India's Supreme Court will halt the implementation of controversial new agricultural laws. Farmers have been blocking roads and protesting around the capital since November. They say the new laws will undercut prices. Elizabeth Puranam joins us now live from the Ghazipur border crossing. Elizabeth, tell us more about this ruling.
Hello, Kim. So the Supreme Court has said that it is suspending the implementation of these 3 farm laws in light of the opposition to them, and that it's also going to form a committee to assess the situation both around the laws and the protests themselves. The court said that it's forming this committee to resolve a situation that the government has not been able to, and that anyone who is genuinely interested in solving this problem, where we've seen hundreds of thousands of Indian farmers blocking 3 major highways coming into the Indian capital for the last 6 weeks, that anyone who's interested in solving this problem should appear before the committee, which will submit its report to the court. The Supreme Court has been listening to both farmers' petitions against the laws and the government's petitions against the protests over the past 2 days. It began hearing them on Monday, and it said that it was extremely disappointed in the government's handling of the protests. The fallout from laws which it said it didn't think the government had consulted farmers enough before passing. It took note of the tens of farmers who've died protesting out, camping out in very cold conditions, and said that if any violence was to break out, who would be responsible for it? And it is for all those reasons that it's suspending the laws until it's advised by its committee on the way forward.
Okay, Liz, what about the farmers? Have we had any reaction from them so far?
So the Supreme Court had indicated on Monday itself that it was likely to suspend the implementation of these laws. And while farmers and farm unions really welcomed the court's censure, very strong censure of the government, they said that suspending the laws isn't enough because they don't trust that the laws will go away if they're just halted, if the implementation is halted. And they're reiterating their demand that these laws be repealed. They're also reluctant to take part in any committees because they've been negotiating with the government for weeks now, and there's been no breakthrough so far. The government, meanwhile, has told the court that these laws were passed after 2 decades of deliberations, that they weren't rushed through. It says farmers are happy with them because it gives them more options, that they have been engaging with farmers. The court listened to all of this and also to the reluctance by farmers to take part in any committee, and it said that it didn't want to hear that it's trying to solve the situation, and the alternative for farmers is to protest indefinitely.
All right, Elizabeth Puranam there. Thank you so much for that update.